Yo guys, how's it going? It's your boy, Reese Smith, Kenny Swag, and welcome back to another episode. Or I say another episode, so not another episode. This is a brand new series that I'm going to start on the channel. And this is my new Minecraft multiplayer. I'm struggling. Please help. Minecraft multiplayer public server. Public, private, I never understand which one's which. It's public, people can join. I mean, it's private because you have to accept, but still. Either way it works. So guys, we started this server on... I'm trying to think. We started this server on Monday. And so it's been 7 days, 6 days. Not bad work so far, by everybody. This is the spawn area, right here. If you do want to stand in the centre of the world, on top of this torch. This is the center of the world. There's a world border at 10k on each side. So if you travel 10,000 blocks that way, you will hit a world border. Same that way, same that way, and same that way. Yeah. Applications obviously I check like every few days or every day-ish. Sometimes I'll leave it a little bit longer just because I don't want to be checking every single day, because it kind of gets you down when like you don't have an application every day. I usually get an application like one every 2 days, and then when I post it spikes up and stuff like that. So this is the first bit that I want to show you guys. Mending shop. So if you guys want mending, 6 diamonds each. Expensive, but at the same time, mending's a quality product. So cobblestone, all this. You can buy all this, guys. Shopping district area kind of thing. They're just starting up. So obviously, once the server gets a little bit more active, you'll start to see this area definitely grow. I need to build a shop for that, to be honest. But at the moment, that's my current project. So yeah, we'll move on to we'll move this area and then we'll go around that way. So this is the public lapis and like public enchanting area, as well as a public nether portal. So if you guys do want to go through to the nether and you don't have diamond tools and you just want to get XP through quartz, this is your one to use. I mean, you can probably use anybody's, but this is probably the best one to use. But I have taken a lot of quartz trying to get XP. Luckily, that will not need to happen anymore, because hopefully today we will be going to the end, and I don't know whether I will actually be going. It's at 6 PM today, and I don't know whether I will be going, because I'll probably be going off. Moving on to my base now. There's a few people I won't be showing, such as Larry's new base, because that's like 8,000 blocks that way, and a few other players that I don't really know where their bases are at this current moment, at least. Maybe if they'll log on we can TP and stuff, because obviously I'm an admin, I own the server, so I've got commands. I don't use them much. I do use spectator, maybe use creative because that's cheating, but spectator is definitely a thing that I'm using to be able to show you guys what's happening on the server, as well as like to stop hackers and stuff. That's how you stop hackers. Anyway, chest area, quite basic. I've got a lot of diamonds, but a lot of diamonds at this current moment, especially for the amount that I've been mining. I don't really go mining much, and I'm quite happy with that. Sugarcane, I'm using Tango-Tex design. It says it's 100% lossless, but that is definitely lossless. Probably because it has, oh, but it's the dirt. So an Enderman's probably taken that dirt, and that's why that's there. Right, I see. That's fine. Yeah. So anyway, so this is Tango-Tex design that gets you. It's quite good. I won't say it's much better than other designs. If you're wondering why this looks so ugly, I'll explain in a second. This is why it looks so ugly. Obviously, I've stripped all of the dirt and all of the stone to be able to get the stone to place it here. Obviously, it's not finished yet, as you guys can tell from there, and just everywhere. It's not finished at all. This is the only sort of part that's finished, this area here, and even this is probably going to get tweaked. So this is Ruben's fishing thing. Fishing, really? God's sake, Ruben. Oh yeah, I just don't like that there. I am going to be doing that around the area, so it's probably going to happen. But yeah, so what happened was I was building mine, and then Ruben had built into the mountain. I hadn't noticed because I was building mine from here. And then when I got to here, I noticed and had to build a little cave. But I honestly think it's kind of a nice feature. I think it adds something to the base. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so we're stripping it and we're putting it up there. This is going to be the main project that we'll be focusing on for hopefully not that long, but I say not that long, a while, because I've got big plans. But yeah, we will be working on here for at least a month. Doing terraining and doing city and doing other things. Moving on this way, we have Ruben's base. No, I don't know everybody's name. Yeah, I just know the people that have been active the most. So Ruben, Larry, people like that. Obviously because they're the ones that you talk to the most, and they're the ones that are active the most. Beautiful design, honestly. Love the idea. 1 minute. Didn't just cough there. Beautiful design, love the idea. Would maybe like to see the roof lowered down a little bit, or even more horses added into a stable. Like add a few more horses this way and make it an actual structure. But either way, it's a very nice design, and I love the idea of using the trapdoors to create this kind of fence. My horse now. I filmed this video twice probably. Once I did it recording, and then I decided that I didn't like that. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna live stream it because I love live streaming more than I do recording. I hate recording. Very simple but expensive design for the sugarcane farm. But yeah, especially with the iron. Could have definitely put the iron down if it had just put into 2 buckets that went into the middle one. But yeah, obviously it does alright. Night time, so we'll sleep. Yeah, for the first like 20 to 25 minutes, I reckon we're going to be just touring the world. Gotta have that kind of Coke active. Oh, I prefer Pepsi, but like Coke's there. Anyway, moving on. Beautiful design. Absolutely love this design for the lanterns. For the thing is, I think it'll look even better in 1.16 when we get the ability to use chains. Because then this will really buff this design up, having that chain go all the way up to the top. I think that'll look incredible. But yeah, absolutely amazing design. I love the idea. Yeah, I think it's really, really nice. I think you could also do with adding this pathway to something else over here. Maybe if everybody in the server added a pathway, and we could connect buildings with pathways and things, and then fill the empty gaps in with like wheat fields and other decorations. So that's something to look at in the next few days. Just how we're going to connect everyone's bases. Because I want the server to be both. I want you to have the ability to walk anywhere on the server through the overworld. In terms that, I mean, like, I don't want you to have to go to the Nether to get to Larry's base 8,000 blocks out. I want a pathway that goes all the way to like basically everyone's base, so you can feel like you're living in this like kingdom in this world. But it would be a bit weird having like a futuristic build and a medieval build together, but as long as people merge builds together, it should be fine. Like, people need to cooperate, and that's the important thing. I think when people cooperate, you get this amazing kind of atmosphere and ambience, especially in this game. But yeah, moving on. Trees, amazing. Can't knock them because I love this style of tree. The one thing that I don't really like the idea of is having kind of a more modern-y farm next to kind of like a rustic-y villagey thing. I'd probably try to make this feel a little bit more rustic, whether you just build like a log cabin around it, or whether you even just want to hide it inside the mountain, Ruben. Because like, it's up to you at the end of the day. Everything I say, by the way, take it with a pinch of salt, because this is my sort of like view on it. Obviously, if you don't like my view, that's fine. I completely understand that. But yeah, this is my opinion would be to try and mix or blend this in with your current sort of surroundings. It's very nice on its own. I just think it could be nicer if it were blended in. It's kind of almost like an eyesore when you see like this like nice rustic-y house, and then you've got that, and it's like very modern with a large bit of glass. The farm's quite nice, to be honest. I would like to maybe see a little bit more detail in the wall instead of having like this perfect kind of flat surface, and because you're trying to go for a rugged effect, which you can tell by having the stairs there. That's why people use stairs, is to create kind of like a rugged effect, because it's like part of it's broken off. I would suggest using other blocks as well, like walls, cobblestone walls, and stuff like that, and maybe don't have the wall perfectly flat as well. If you look back on my videos when I created the farm on my world, I made the walls kind of too tall at most, but then I created like the walls were like 3 thick, and then I definitely 110% suggest making this farm probably 3 or 4 times the size at least. I'd definitely make this farm much bigger, just because I personally think that it's very small at the moment, and I know that that's very good for current, like, if you need food and stuff, but in real life a person wouldn't have like this small of a farm kind of thing. And plus, huge wheat farms look amazing anyway. So yeah, that's just, these are just ideas. Moving on, amazing house. I actually do really like this house. There's not much I can say wrong with it. Love the ideas of having the storage up here. I'd never really think of that. 2 lanterns up there is alright because you don't really see them, so I guess it lights the area up. Bed is simple, easy. Jumping down here again, small little workstation area / storage area. This needs to be moved in all fairness. This, like, your stuff back here, it kind of ruins the effect. Yeah. Again, like I said, this is my opinion, so please take this with a pinch of salt. Head's quite cool that you're showing off your head socket. I kind of like that, you know. The roof of the build, I really like, even though it's all one roof. It works because of the roof style that you've done. It's not meant to happen. Because of the roof style that you've done, in terms that, like, you've got this, you've got them sort of like peaks, I don't know what you call them. I don't think I ever spell one. I could make one quite probably, but yeah, because of the style of the roof, I really like the idea, and I really like the roof design. I also like the little A-frame thing you've got by having that there. That's quite cool. I believe this is Ruben's as well. I'm gonna have to do a command here. Yeah, it's all Ruben. That's cool. Right. Yeah. So this is how we can tell someone's griefing, by the way. So if you try grief, please don't try grief, because all it does is make staff have to do something else, and we can literally roll back an area. So it means that whatever you do, you'll just get banned, and that'll be it. There's no point. Like, you can try it as much as you like, but you will be banned, and whatever you've done will be taken down and fixed through something called a rollback, which basically means that that chunk or that area is reset. In terms that, like, if you try break half of this mountain, I can do a command and it'll basically place the mountain back. So just don't do it. You're not funny, like. Anyway, moving on. This area I think should be connected to this area through pathways and through other things. What you could do is, if you pushed this farm maybe a few blocks this way and kind of move this as well this way, you could have a path that kind of comes around here and then connects up to here. Do a bit of terraining along here, obviously, because it's quite steep. That's quite a steep drop. This was to try and walk up. Obviously, that's a steep drop, but you're not going to be able to walk up that. That's not the idea. The idea is it's a mountain. Like, anyway, yeah. Moving on. Across the bridge, I actually do love the bridge. The bridge is a really nice design. If you guys have seen on the server Instagram, I did post this, and I think I did also put it on my main Instagram. But I really like the bridge. The curvature is amazing, and the size is amazing. It's perfect size for boats and things to kind of get through. So it'd be nice if you could build a boat here, maybe. Do a bit of terraining in the river as well. That could be quite nice. A lot of terraining, that's a lot of the things. A lot of the things that people miss is the details. So terraining, trees, wheat fields, like all these things here that just add into builds and make builds like 10 times better. Moving on. This area feels a little bit small. The chest maybe pushing this back. So having one big long strip over to here. And then having a staircase that runs down here. And right along here. And opening this area up that little bit more to add in a few more like trees and wildlife. Yeah, just an idea again. Apart from that, I love the design, I love the details. Again, I think I've posted this, or I definitely have posted this on the server Instagram. But it's an amazing design. I love the use of the sandstone. But yeah, I'd suggest maybe trying to use smooth sandstone instead of this type of sandstone. And to get that, you just have to smelt sandstone. Pathwalks are a little bit of a meh. I'm not a huge fan of the idea of using the pathwalks. especially because of this. You can't actually path block that, like, because it's in a block, you can't actually turn it into a path block. Also, fix this, dude. Come on. Most annoying thing ever. That's why I don't use path blocks that much, because it's stuff like that. They're just the most annoying thing ever. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Oh, someone's been working over here. It's Leaf actually, I believe. VGC Leaf, I believe. I think I checked this last night. Yeah, so obviously he's been working over here, been trying to build his little base, which is quite cool, quite nice. Got a decent amount of diamonds, my man's been grinding, which is always nice to see. Yeah, I'd like to see what happens when this is grown. That's huge. I still can't believe I'm trying to do that, dude. Moving on, moving on, moving on. We're gonna go to X avocado base. It's not finished obviously, but I do like to see the outcome of it. I'm quite interested in it, but the one thing I would maybe be worried about with the base is it kind of feels a little bit contemporary instead of like medieval-y feel, which is what most people are going with in this area. So I don't know what it's going to be like when it's built and then how it's going to blend into the environment. But that's something to take into account. Moving on, this is Larry's base, I believe, as well as Larry's shop over there and Larry's farm back there. Yeah, amazing design, can't really knock it. It's quite sick with the idea of blending in the blending in the different patterns with the oak. I think is a very nice design and concept. Yeah, so blending this in is very nice. I love the idea of the roof, and I also love the idea of having the smaller downstairs, like the foundation, that's then brought up and stuff. Using the using blocks instead of stairs also is a very nice idea, and I love the top bit here, the little like trim. It just adds a little bit more flavour to the build, and it's quite a nice idea. This is not very practical, like in terms like practicality. It's not amazingly practical, but at the same time it's like I just had to fix something there, guys. Sorry, it's not very practical, but at the same time it's quite a nice addition. It's one of them where it's like in survival Minecraft it's not very effective, but it's one of the things where it's like it's decoration. So I understand what he's doing there. Again, same with this, I'd suggest at least doubling or tripling the size of it, just to kind of give a nicer area, as well as doing a little bit of terraforming along here. Whether you build like a stone wall or whether you build something else, completely up to you. Moving on, we've got Cosmic Kath, whose base I'm not going to show because she's not been on in a while, and that is because there's something wrong with her computer or there's an issue. I don't really want to be showing bases that are like further into project as well as that one there, because that one's not really been touched in a while. I don't want to show people's bases and then be like, oh, it's not finished. It's because obviously they've not done it all yet. This one has been here for a while. I think this one was built actually day one, so it's quite impressive. The colours maybe I don't really like acacia, so that's an issue for me. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of acacia, so that's my bad. It's not exactly 0, but if you go to 0, it's basically there. Like, I'll give you the exact coordinates in a second. Go to -150 0. I'll put him somewhere here, so spawn. What I was actually saying would have been in the water, so. Well, you know, anyway. Gonna quickly do some farming, get a bit of potatoes now that we've done this sort of cheeky little world tour. Now we've done my cheeky little world tour and we've shown you guys what's happening so far in the on the server. Remember, this is only a few days in. We're actually less than a week in. So if you're gonna try and knock the server, try it, but we're less than a week in, so I'm quite impressed with everybody. And how much people are grinding, especially Larry. Larry's grinding like a mother trucker, dude, honestly. This man is on every blooming minute. It's impressive. One thing that we are going to do is we are going to fix both of these tools first, because I don't want to break them. Luckily, in the upcoming days, we will be creating a... What's the word that I'm looking for? Please, someone help me. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. I'm waiting for what Larry's about to say here. I thought, maybe, I don't know. I didn't think it did. I didn't think it did because on this server that I used to play, I hit one and he gave me ridiculous prices for the rest of the season, so I don't know. That might just be me just being unlucky, but who knows. Yeah, so I need this coal because I need to smelt some iron. Amazingly, I need iron, I know. Hopefully we'll be building iron golem farm in the next few days. Just because, like, I need the iron. The builds that I'm going to be doing. Right now it's for pickaxes, but in the future it definitely will be for builds. I need the pickaxes because I need to do that because I'm going to be in the nether, so it's fine. Hello. Hello. So this is brand new by a hyper burrito. What he's doing? Oh, where's he going? What's he doing? Before. We're inconspicuous. Here we see a hyper burrito in his natural habitat. Looking at everything in my base. What are you doing, dude? I hate when people do that, I don't know why. It's one of the things where it's like... It's one of the things where it's like not looking through myself, but I do it to people so I can't complain. Anyway, I'm gonna go mine some quartz. I'm watching you, hyper burrito. I'm always watching you. Yeah, but yeah, who knows? I'm gonna go and mine some quartz because that is the thing that I'm struggling to, not struggling to get because I definitely have a lot of quartz. That's annoying that someone's done that. It's not annoying, but it's just one of the things where it's like, do we need it? Anyway, like I said, if you guys do want to apply, please apply in the link below. Server. Every application gets checked, whether it's within an hour or whether it's within a day. Boom, get beaten, boy. Yeah, so we need to get to the top of here first. And all we're doing is we're going to be mining a lot of quartz because we need to fix my tools. And that is it. We're not going to be enchanting gear today, I don't think so. Because I'm probably going to wait until we've done the we've done the Ender Dragon fight, and then I'm going to, or somebody likely will build a, if not me. I'm really struggling for words here. If I don't, somebody else will build a Enderman farm. It basically means we get like ridiculous amounts of XP. Obviously the Pigman farm is still definitely something that I will be looking into building, but unfortunately due to 1.16 coming out soon, and the end being an end, and then never being reset, we'll also be resetting the end every month or so. I'm going to talk to staff about that as well, about like what they think about that, because obviously the problem with that is people can then just like destroy one or two things, but because there's going to be a lot of players and not a lot of like room in the end, realistically, we're going to be having like this thing where eventually we're going to have a maximum capacity of shulker boxes. So it'll be every month or like every few months we'll just reset the we'll reset the end. But I'll probably be looking at resetting certain chunks in the end and not resetting all of the end. Bless me. I'll be looking into stuff like this. This is the thing. You guys need to realise that, like, this is the first ever time I've owned a server. Like, ever. Oh my god. Right. I'm going to show you guys something cool here. If this ever happens to you, log out. Why? Because as you see, when I join back into the server, I'm going to have a second of fire tick. What I'm looking for. What? I'm dead. Well, that's great. Right, so I'm dead. I died. So, we're now back to square one. What an amazing tip, Reese, honestly. So anyway, the idea of what I tried to do there was if you log out, you can essentially cheat fire, and if your server doesn't crash like it did with me, or your Minecraft doesn't crash, and basically say that you have no memory, even though you do, which is so annoying. But essentially when you log in, you have a second, I think it's like less than a second, of immunity. Basically to stop people like kill trapping you and things like that. But because it took so long to load, I had that second of immunity and then took the damage and died. So that was just unfortunate for Minecraft being crappy there. Big L. Hopefully we can get all of the items back. If not, I'm gonna have to re-enchant it, and which is so annoying because both of them items had mending on them. I've just realised that now. Mending is just difficult to get at this current moment because I don't have many villagers. Yeah. Unfortunately, we are dead. Now, whether or not I'm going to be able to get my stuff back is another story. If this says, yep, see, F. Okay, there you go. He's stacked. He's got everything. That's what I need. And then he should. Where's he gone then? Where? The fuck? Was it because it can't because this is spawn chunk, so it's always loaded. Okay, I'm just gonna leave him to try find his magical villager. I died over here. Houdini, I'm telling you, Houdini. Right, so I died up here. Yeah. So, not the very best thing for me and not the very best thing for Larry. Either way. So what did we get back? Oh, we got back nothing. Well, we got back the best item. Yes! None of it burned. That's so sick. Like, legit, like, none of it burned. Wow, would you believe only one thing burned? Yeah, that's your fault, Lava. Only one thing burnt. What do you guess that one thing is? If you guessed my food source, yes, you are completely correct. Now, I want to now try as much as Larry did. F in the chat, Larry, bro. Sorry, man. RIP villager. My man just did a whole now you see me, now you don't. I need to create a villager. I've got the villager breeder, I just need to create a villager thingy, a villager, what do you call it? So I think I have 4 villagers. I literally think I have 4 villagers. I think we'll fire. At least my wandering trader had survived. I do need to get onto the actual project today, which is that big boy in the background. That big boy in the background. I also need to check, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check my mending books, and if the mending books are bought, then I'll have to also go buy some mending books then. No, they're not, right, cool. Yeah, I'm just checking the mending books. No, it's always important to check your mending books. It's brutally important. The only thing I could think of is, could have teleported to someone else's nether portal, but somebody else's nether portal would have mean that we also teleported to that nether portal. So he can't have teleported to anybody else's nether portal then. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's fishy. Ooh. This is where he got his things from. He's got some other ones, doesn't he? No. Oh my god. Oh no, he's got one more. He's got one more. I've got 4. Oh, that they have to go to bed, so. I've also got my mending villager there. But this was hilarious. This is my village breeder because I just built it in an open area. Oh, there's one more there. Hello, mister. Hello, mister. Hello. This guy's not mine, but let's just hit that thing. Just supposed to. Wait, what time is it now actually? Let's just check. 1:22, so in in 40 minutes it'll be 2. Yeah. I won't be streaming until then. I'll probably be going off. I'll be going off in probably about an hour, to be honest with you. Because, oh, is this someone's house? This is sick. Yeah, it's over here, man. Where's he gone? What the heck's he got? Oh, he's over there. There they are, man. Yeah. Can't get past there, so they drop down because that's using a full block, but the babe doesn't see it as a full block. These two are seeing this full blocks. The baby runs across there when it's night time, drops down here, and then just gets yeeted off there. Like the simplest design you can possibly build. Obviously there's 2 beds there and 2 beds there, so that they can infinitely breed. But you see here how they're doing this is because it's night time. Because it's night time, so because it's night time they want to go into the beds because they just see this as 2 full blocks that they can get across, and they see this one as a full block and trying to register can't get through, but the idiots. But yeah, this is why they stand here. Honestly, no idea why they stand here when they can see this block as a full block. Then yeah, you end up with this. So essentially, if you do this, there's many methods of doing this. You can do this high up in the sky and drop them down into water and then save them and do whatever, or you can just do what I do, which is where you put it on the ground and then they just eat into a small hole like that with the skylight, just to give them a little bit of a view whilst they're trapped in the abysmal, horrible area. And the other way that I've done it is on the one that I deleted, I think, which I'm really upset that I deleted and I wish I never had deleted it. Is I did it up in a part of a base. It was like in this like huge little dome that I say. How am I supposed to say that? Huge little dome. To be fair, in this dome. Everyone underestimates this design. This design is the best design I've ever encountered. Like, there's many other ways of doing it, but this is the way that I like because it's so ridiculously simple in comparison to every other design. Every other design is 10 times more difficult. And I'm surprised that this one tutorial isn't the way that everyone does it, because it's honest, it's scary how good it is. Everyone looks at it and goes, oh, that must be crappy because it's only got what, like 20 potatoes there. I'm not actually counting them, but 5, 10, 15, 20. 24 potatoes. I'm like, oh, it must be crappy because it's only got 24 potatoes. No, it's really good. I don't know why, it's just really good. Because they're not throwing it to anybody else. Like, you look at other ones and they have to throw it to somebody and then they breed. With this one, these guys breed on their own. So it speeds it up already. Again, by far the simplest breed I've ever encountered then. Yeah, if you guys do want, I'll do a tutorial on this if you guys would like to see that. I have also altered this design. You can make it bigger, you can make the actual platform this area bigger, but I actually only build it this size just because it's a very easy design for when you're first starting out. You literally need like 2 stacks of glass, and the only reason I use glass is because I like to see the villagers and I like to see them suffer. No, I use the glass because I think it's a nicer block than any others. Obviously you can detail and design it and do whatever, but I use the glass because that's what I do. Yeah. So yeah, once I build this, there we go, they're all men now. Once I do this, if you guys do want to a tutorial, please leave that in the comments saying, please give me a tutorial, because I would love it. Apart from that, guys, I don't think there's much else to do this episode because the idea was I was going to fix this and do this, but I just died, so now I feel upset. And I'm also going to be going out soon anyway and doing some other things. Like I say going out, I'm not going to be going out, I'm going to be doing other things. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And peace out. See ya later. Woohoo! Bye guys.